For more insight on this, we're joined by Abdi Hakim Ayante. He's a political commentator on Somalia affairs. Welcome. We know that only 2 members of parliament voted against the approval of the prime minister. What makes Ahmed so popular, and why is he the only newcomer in Somali politics?
Well, thank you for having me. In fact, the fact that he's a newcomer to the politics make him so very popular. And because of Somalia does not have politicians, very established politicians who are, known to be politicians. In fact, the fact that he also comes from the diaspora also seen him as quite a moderate voice. But given the task and the challenge that he is now inheriting from his predecessor, is far outweighs than his credentials and probably his capacity to the new post. So I think this is a man who somehow has the acceptance within the Somali elite, especially the Somali diaspora, who are increasingly coming to Somalia and increasingly engaged in the political reconstruction of this country. So he is no different from the previous prime minister at a rhetorical level, but at substance level, he might bring a new perspective and dynamic, despite the fact he has an economic background and that he has worked with some international institutions, mainly in the Horn of Africa. So he has a combination of academic and sort of a technocrat background, but also, like I said, he faces an enormous amount of challenge that would really, underpin, his hope.
The issue of prime ministers falling out with the president is quite common. What do we expect from this new prime minister, since he's the second in 14 months?
Well, the political infighting in Somalia is not new. This goes back to, ages ago in 1960, the first government of Somalia, and until now. So it has become a norm, and it also become part of the political, landscape in Somalia. So this goes, way back than the Somali current politics. It has to do with a structural issue. It has to do with deep political polarization that exists in Somali system, and also it comes from the Somali's new constitution, which in many ways contradicts the current system of governance in Somalia. Despite the fact that this prime minister's political infighting in Somalia, I think what we expect from him is, like I said, to probably inject a new hope, a hope that somehow was fading away, and then many Somalis and also the Somalis partners, the so-called international community, were heavily investing the current government in Somalia. So I think we're expecting him to continue and build up that momentum, and also try to galvanize the international community's interest, and also mobilize the political fabric in Somalia. But again, what defines him so much is how is he going to handle and how is he going to face up to the challenge. I think that is always very important, and this will not end the political infighting in Somalia.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your insight, Mr. Ayante. This is Mr. Ayante joining us. He's a commentator for Somali Affairs Live for us in Mogadishu.